All right, communication is at our disposal. We have the opportunity to call people on the phone. We have the opportunity to do video conference calls and video calls. We have the opportunity to DM people through LinkedIn, through Facebook, through Instagram. We have a multitude of ways to communicate with individuals, and we also have face-to-face. And so in the recruiting process, you want to make sure that you're using all forms of medium of communication in order to make sure that you get the right person that's comfortable in all those mediums. And so you want to be able to make sure that you're taking people through that communication process. And if they aren't comfortable doing a video conference call or a video call, that's okay if it's not a part of the role. However, if that's a salesperson that's going to be traveling all over a region and they're not comfortable in that fashion, you want to be able to make sure that they get comfortable with that. Because if they don't have that skill set, I would say going forward, there'll be less phone calls that are done like this and more phone calls that are done like this. Because you can, from a professional perspective, maybe not privately, professionally, you want to see where that person's at. You want to see what they're going through. You want to be able to make sure that you can see their body language as you're communicating with them. So much of our body language is lost when it's just over the phone. And you can read a multitude of different books out there when it comes to communication, but body language is somewhere close to around 50 to 80%. It depends on the book, depends on the study that you're reading. It's going to have this huge range. We know it's about half from all the books that I've read. And that can be extremely powerful if you're still using the old school phone method and you're not reading their body language. You're missing half the conversation. I would say for most professionals out there, make sure that you're taking people through a multitude of communication tools in your interview process if you have a high-touch communication perspective at your organization. There's still a lot of organizations that are relying heavily on email when it's going to be a lot easier to pick up that phone. I would say right now in today's market, the value, the power of text message to connect with someone is there. The power of that actual communication is not there. Tone is lost, meaning is lost, spelling errors abound inside of there. Then it's email. You can get a little bit longer. However, if your email goes beyond 2 or 3 paragraphs, you might want to just pick up the phone and call someone. If you're sending out attachments to someone and trying to describe to them what you're talking about, that will be powerful for email. If you're calling me and showing me a slide deck and you want me to go, slide by slide, call me after you've sent it and then let's talk through it. The other one, if you can't get in front of me face to face, is a video call. See where I'm at, see what I'm going through, be a part of my world. Especially for those leaders and managers that manage people in multitude of locations. We have video calls for a reason. It's a great way to connect with people. And then finally, the face-to-face. Don't underestimate the value of you being in an office, of you sitting across belly to belly, face-to-face with people. There's a lot of power with that. At the same time, if you're a leader, there's a lot of power in breaking bread with people, getting to know them. Psychologically, there's a lot of value in being able to break bread with people. What, as an organization, are you doing to fully utilize all levels of communication? And would you say that you're using one as a crutch? Sherm's out.